Alright everyone, good afternoon. Today is Saturday, April 26th, 2025 at 13:31, and today we have a update to the day 1 outlook. Did everything update? Yes, they did. Okay, so we now have a slight risk over here for parts of New Mexico and Texas, but the slight risk over here in Texas and Oklahoma remain the same. So we do have that under the slight risk. This marginal over here remains the same for the eastern part of the U.S. But anyway, so we do have Midland, Roswell, Clovis, Hobbs, and Ardmore having a remaining under a slight risk, now being under slight risk, whatever the heck I'm trying to say. And New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and Virginia Beach remain under a marginal risk. Let's go ahead and deep dive and see what we've got in here. Looks like our tornado risk has shifted to only be in New Mexico. We do have a 2% for parts of New Mexico and Texas. As you can see, this tornado threat here has kind of shifted over to Oklahoma, Arkansas, a little bit Louisiana, and Texas a little bit. So we do have that potential today. Let's go ahead and see what cities we've got. We have Roswell, Hobbs, Port Tales, Artesia, and Lovington under a 5%, so they are now under 5%. And Shreveport, Denton, Midland, Odessa, and San Angelo remain under a 2%. So we could see, for the 5%, we could see EF1 tornado possible, maybe even an EF2 if it does become strong enough. But for the 2%, you could see EF0, maybe an EF1 tornado if it does become strong enough. Going on to the wind risk here, we have a 15% for parts of New Mexico and Texas, and we do also still have this 15% out here in just a little bit of Texas and Oklahoma. So 5% for both areas do remain the same, even for the eastern U.S. The 5% does remain the same. So Midland, Clovis, Hobbs, Ardmore, and Denison are now under a 15%. And New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and Virginia Beach do remain under a marginal risk. So for the 15% area, you could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts. And for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So please be mindful that is a possibility for today. Going on to the hail risk, we've got a 15% hatched here for parts of New Mexico and Texas. So you could see some damaging hail possible, but the 5% does remain the same. So we do have Midland, Roswell, Clovis, Hobbs, and Port Tales under the 15% hatched. And we do have Lubbock, Shreveport, Abilene, Pueblo, and Wichita Falls remaining under a 5%. So for 15% hatched, you could see 1 to 3.5 inch hail possible. And then 5%, you could just see 1 to 2 inch hail possible. Going into the summary, our updated summary says scattered severe thunderstorms are possible over eastern New Mexico into parts of West Texas this afternoon through the evening. A threat for very large hail and possibly a couple of tornadoes are the primary risks. Scattered damaging gusts are possible this afternoon for parts of the Red River Valley. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There is the updated hail risk. There's the updated wind risk. There's the updated tornado risk. And there's the updated day 1 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. And make sure you have multiple ways to get warned of severe weather. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day and stay safe. Take care.